We're here at the inauguration of the very first African-Australian Community Centre in the history of Australia. What's your feeling about it?
I'm feeling good about it. It's been a hard work for a number of years to make it to this end. So I'm proud of what the African have asked for, and I'm proud of what the Brotherhood and the partners have provided to meet the African needs.
All right, and this obviously has taken a lot of work to come to fruition, and you've been behind all this work. Share with us a little bit how this all came about.
It used to operate as the welfare ministry for the South Sudanese for some years, and we saw the provision based on welfare system was not going actually to support the settlement of Africans. Therefore, when I came on board, I came with the idea that it should actually transform into the community development, so that people actually can care for themselves, people are trained, people are developed, people have skills of employment and learn the language, so that they can actually look for jobs and support their families and community. So it was a tough job to change the perception of people, what people have been there doing for many years, to something that new. So community development in our understanding is new, because people are not yet settled with it, because they thought they'll get hand out each time. But I think that's not a good idea. We have to really stand by ourselves and do things for ourselves. And that's why this center is for African, run by African for Africans.
What would you like to see happen through this center?
I'd like to see community taking the advantage of a facility in the first place. I'd like to see communities coming on board with programs, and also I'd like to see a really intensive advocacy from the community people such as yourself and media from the African background, and influential people in the African community to take it really to the next level, so that the community, the government, the businesses understand our needs and really address that gap.
All right, and what's your message to the wider African-Australian community, as well as to the wider Australian community?
Well, for the wider Australian African communities, what I wanted to tell them is that, look, you don't wait. Nothing will come to you unless you go and ask for it. And you cannot ask for it if you're not equipped, if you're not prepared, if you're not ready. So it's really, I like them to develop skills, I like them to get educated, I like them actually to work within themselves first, so that they can actually understand what they're looking for. For the wider Australian, this idea of there are people who cannot do and others can do is not really any longer something that I subscribe for. I want all Australians, whether they are African or they white Australian, to work together and live together and support each other. So this is our home, we're not going anywhere, and we're going to be here always and now and forever.
Abraham, we thank you very much, and we hope to see you again more as this center is inaugurated, because you're running it, aren't you?
Yes, indeed, I'm running it. I'm the manager of this center, and I would like to really make sure that all of us, the media, the advocacy, the community, the leaders, the students, the women, young and old, all together work hand in hand to support ourselves, and that is us.
All right, that message will be put across to the community. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Clive. All right.
Haj, this is the day, isn't it? A lot of work, finally, it's done, isn't it?
Today's a really terrific milestone for not only the Brotherhood of St Lawrence and the Anglican Parish, but the African community. Their centre that they've been waiting for so long is ready to come alive, you know, and it won't be all things to all people, but it will serve a gap in the community, and I'm really pleased about that. And you know, it was great to see so many of the African community members here today.
What would you like to see happen with this type of facilities?
We'd really like people in the community, people from other organisations to come to us and talk about doing things together, because by bringing resources together and ideas together, we can, you know, not reinvent the wheel, not duplicate things that already exist, but look at how we can help in the community. This place will be here for young people, it will be here for men, it will be here for women, it will be here for young and old. We're going to have settlement support for people who've been here for more than 5 years. That's a really big gap in the system. We've got support for African women and their families. We've got support for young people. We're going to be having English classes. We're going to be supporting community leaders. We're looking to run leadership programs down the track. This is a place that will aim to build the capacity of the African community and assist them with their settlement needs.
What's your message to not only the wider African Australian community as well as the wider Australian community?
Look, come to us with ideas about how you want to be part of this centre. It's up to you what we make of this centre. So I'd encourage the community to let us know what they would like to contribute, whether it's financial, non-financial, time, gifts, whatever it is that they think would benefit the community.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, Haj.
Thank you for your commitment to the centre as well.
No worries. Bye-bye.